Hello everybody and welcome to a tutorial on how to make an epic overlay for your videos. Now an overlay goes all around the screen and it makes your videos look a lot more professional and promotes your channel or social networks while you're doing it. So this can go on any videos from gameplay to reviews, so let's get on with it. So what you first want to do is you want to go to File, New and a blank file. Now depending on what resolution your videos are, it'll either be 1920 by 1080 or 1280 by 720, but the background contents have to be transparent. Once you've done this, you want to get rulers up so you can work out where the middle of the canvas is. So you go to View and to Rulers. Now all you got to do is drag from the left hand side of this bar across up to about 13 and it will kind of stop and it won't move much further, and then that is the middle of the page. So now we get into the main bit of the video where I'll be making the overlay itself. So what you do is click on the polygon lasso tool, which is this little kind of horn here. You might either get it down here, so you've got two other options. You'll either get it down here or you have to click and hold for it to come up. So once you've got this selected, you want to find out how basically big you want it. So I want it about that high. You want to click on the outside of the canvas, very important, the outside of it, and drag in almost the whole way, but you have to leave a little bit of space, and then click Shift, and then click, which makes it a straight line. You then want to drag down and click. So now you want to make it kind of one whole shape, so you just join it all up, so it has to be pretty neat as well. And once you've done it, you double click, so it's kind of highlighted, it's like running ants are going around it. You then have to click on the paint bucket tool. Doesn't really matter what colour you use, and just click in it. So once that is done, what you want to do is you want to click Command J, which copies it. But if you're on Windows, you can click Control J. You then drag it down, and here is your copy of the kind of half of the overlay. You then go to Image, Rotate, and Flip Player Horizontal. You then drag this so it's equal to the other side, and it will just click into place, so it's quite nice and easy to know. So once you've done this, you want to go to Layer 2, you want to right click and go to Merge Down. This makes it all one shape and it's much easier to use. So now you want to make a really cool background behind it, and I'm going to get a texture. So all you got to really type in is just go on the internet and type in texture and you'll get a ton that will come up. So a really good one I've got is under editing files, and here's watercolor. Now this one's really cool, and what you got to do is you want to make it absolutely massive so it fills the whole screen up, and just click the check mark. So now you want to right click on the texture, and you want to go to create clipping mask, which makes that the whole thing what that texture has just been over the top, which is really cool. So you can get any of these, just go on the internet and just save the image. So now it is down to the text part. You want to click on the text. I say a very good font and size is Plain Crash, Regular and 10. That's kind of the font I have on my channel. So what you first want to do is you want to find the middle, more or less, and just want to click on it. And then what you want to do is you want to type out one of your social networks. So I'll just type mine out now. So now, click the check mark and you want to drag this, since it's the middle, to more or less the middle, just further on than that. And then do another, you kind of copy it again then, so you click Command J or Control J and drag this again across to the other side, just further on like that. You then want to double click so it highlights the text, and you want to type a different thing. So mine's the YouTube channel, so that is Commentary Man. So once you have done the text, you want to have the little social network icons next to it. So you either download a pack off the internet called Social Network Packs, or you get them and save the image. So I've got kind of a pack almost downloaded. I think I had it ages ago. And you go to, and mine's under the name of PNG. And here is the folder I've got it in, and there is an absolute ton of them, as you can see. My first one I want is the Facebook, so if I find it, it's in alphabetical order, so here it is. You want to drag this so it's in line. Obviously it's massive, so you just want to resize it, and what I usually work out the size of it for, there should be a little gap in between each, the top and bottom of the icon. So as you can see, there's a little space either side of that. So you now want the YouTube one, so you go back to File, Place, and all the way down to the bottom to YouTube. And again, I do the same way to measure out the right size of it. So I drag it to a size I think's more or less right, and I kind of work out from there. So I need it slightly smaller, still slightly too big. One more. There we go. So that now fits in there perfectly. So to make this even better, what you can do is if you double click on the text and just click at the start of it, put a little slash so it kind of looks quite professional. Do that on the other one as well. Here it goes again. So now, finally, to kind of finish off the overlay, you want to go to the text, and you want to make it slightly bigger, I say usually, so you want to click on the middle of this, the triangle section. I say make it probably about 33, and just click enter, and plane crash and black obviously again, and I just type in the initials of the channel, which is obviously CM. And that is a very nice size, so you just kind of drop this down now so it's in the middle, as you can see. So then this won't be on here, so you just drag that off to the side. So there is the epic overlay that you have created. So to make this even better, I'll show you what it's like with a little bit of gameplay. So if I go to File, Place, and just get a picture up from the internet of Forza, it'll be like this, but you just click the check mark and drag it all the way down to the bottom. And as you can see, that is what your overlay will look like at the end of the Photoshop, and it looks absolutely amazing, as you can tell. So let's try and hit 15 likes on this video, and that would be epic. So like, subscribe and comment, and see you on the next video.